Not so good. Cost overruns, corruption, overspending, contractors overpaid, contractors stealing payments, payments in excess tens of millions of dollars. And to recover that money, and that's only the money they know about, to recover that money, millions and millions more in legal costs and reviews, accounting. It's a horror show. The chief legal counsel of the sewer district was accused, then convicted, of bribes, several $100,000 in bribes, regarding the Mill Creek Tunnel project. He's in prison now. I don't know about you. There's some contractors in prison, some go-betweens. The bag man went to prison. According to the FBI, the investigation of the sewer district and Mill Creek remains open, still ongoing. They haven't gotten to the bottom of it yet. So far, according to our numbers, our analysis, there's 45 million lost to corruption, 70 million total, either lost, overbilled, overpaid, stolen, what have you, in question, and years lost to the schedule. And a couple things stand out to me. At the sewer district, where there are thousands of employees, the chief legal counsel, top guy, was convicted. He went to prison. No one else at the sewer district has ever been charged. No one has been disciplined. No one has been fired. No one in the entire sewer district. Now, I say, if the chief legal counsel, who has nothing to do with contracts except legal review, who doesn't have the power to award a contract, doesn't have the power to adjust a contract, cannot recommend a contractor, cannot change a contract. If he did this all by himself, I think we got to get him out of prison. This is a very smart guy. We got to be able, the federal government can use this guy, I'm sure. I've got a few questions for the sewer district, and that would be one. Do you mean to tell me that all the corruption, all the wrongdoing, all the overspending, all the misspending in the tens of millions of dollars at one project was all the result of one man's bad acts? And if it's not, why are the other people who were involved still working at the sewer district? I don't know. Okay. Many of them have gotten raises, promotions. I'm not saying they were involved at all. And you know, as I do, that the vast majority of people in the sewer district are good, hard-working people, and they have nothing to do with the rate increases. They have nothing to do with the corruption. They're just trying to do a job every day. And if they didn't do a job every day, you'd already be wallowing in bad stuff on your way to the kitchen every morning. So I'm not trying to point fingers. There are some red flags on the sewer district's own website that we have to talk about, and I know time is running short already, so I'm going to get through these real quick. First, in June 2011, trustees approved a rate increase for the next 5 years, 2012 to 16. You've already been hit with it, 13% a year. That's your base rate increase. They also say on their website, Project Clean Lake, that we talked about, $3 billion, build all the tunnels, meet the EPA's demands, clean up the lake. Gotta do it. That's why we have to have this big increase. Otherwise, we wouldn't do this to you people. We know it's a lot of money. We're sorry you have to pay for it. We're sorry we have to have these rate increases. But that's why. One line on their own website says the rate increase of 13% a year for the next 5 years for Project Clean Lake accounts for 4%. I'm sure they mean 4% of the 13. That means about 26% of the massive rate increase over the next 35 years, now 33. Project Clean Lake is only 26%. What are we talking about? You mean if Project Clean Lake is going to cost $3 billion, you mean the rate increase is going to total more than $11 billion on this region? And no one's going to tell us what the other $8 billion is for? What are we doing? Now they say, oh, Project Clean Lake will generate 31,000 jobs. These are the reasons, this is the rosy picture. This is why you should be for Project Clean Lake. It'll generate 31,000 jobs, and it will generate $3 billion in labor income. What? $3 billion in labor income? I thought the whole thing cost $3 billion. This is on their own website. If Project Clean Lake is going to generate $3 billion in labor income, how much is Project Clean Lake really? It's not $3 billion. That's for labor. I don't know about you, but when you built your house, after you paid the laborers, were you finished? No. Who's paying for the materials and the equipment and the bricks and the administration and the overhead? Okay, they also say Project Clean Lake will generate 400, this is a good reason to support Project Clean Lake. It will generate another $443 million in tax revenue. I don't know about you, that's not a bonus. That's another hit. Where do you think they get the tax revenue? That comes from you too. Okay, we're not going to get into this. Let's just pass on this. We've covered enough. We spent enough time. We do want to talk. Okay, here is again from the sewer district's own website. This is their dollar bill. This is their graphic. You see right on it the rate increases over the next 25 years. Project Clean Lake, 26%. What is the rest? They say it's capital and other capital. Why couldn't I have that account? And operation and maintenance. This is a rate increase. You're already paying for operation and maintenance. You're already paying for capital and other capital. Why do we need another $8 billion on top of Project Clean Lake? What we're saying is, okay, and there's a whole other area to get into here about the stormwater issue, where your mayor, by the way, has done a great job in helping to lead the charge that took the sewer district to court and won a victory in the appeals court. Now they'll move on to the Ohio Supreme Court. By the way, you're paying the legal fees for the sewer district to go to the Supreme Court. But we have to get into that as well because there's very important additional charges there. You're talking more than another $1 billion. But we'll see if we can rely on the state Supreme Court to protect us there. The bottom line for Citizens Reform Association for crack, as we like to call it, never mind the jokes. We don't want to get rid of the sewer district. We don't want a dirty lake. We just want accountability. And What we're saying is we have to go to the state, get the state legislature to do the right thing and say, hey, look, we're not having any independent government entities in this state anymore. We're going to make the sewer district accountable to a higher authority and accountable to the citizens and the voters and the ratepayers, and we're going to make that happen quick, and then we'll see what happens with the monster tax increase. Thank you very much.